Good morning, my beauties. Let's get in this. TGIF and your boy Mikey is fired up. Oh, and by the way, not too big of a fan of Mike Matheson today. It's Eastcoast Sports on your ass. Eastcoast Sports is brought to you by Mike Matheson's Tire Shop. We blow more playoff chances in tires than a downtown hooker. Waking up after a Habs loss, it's kind of like waking up with a hangover. And we don't want no goddamn hangovers around here. This is East Coast Sports, and we're fired up, baby. Come on, let's get in it. But first, you gotta give me a minute, because I still got the goddamn tire Mike Matheson blew last night and lodged in my goddamn ass. Friggin' Matheson, I'm tired of you. Yeah, okay, I'm fired up. I got everything going everywhere today. Matheson, come on, baby, come on. You had a great game, you blew it at the end, and guess what? If you're looking for a calm, look forward to the future type of show, you got the wrong goddamn show. Mikey's fired up. We're about to miss the playoffs, and I'm not ready for this emotionally. Oh, last night, Matheson blew it. He had a great game going into that, but that was all washed away. It was a fiery game, almost as fiery as your boy here, because, oh man, I was jacked up. It was a friggin' playoff game last night in Joe Louis. All right, deep breath, Mikey, deep breath. Dobish was on fire. Habs were on fire. There were scrums everywhere. It did feel like a tight playoff game. Majority of the game, it was 1-1. Montreal did have the lead going into the third, but of course, another goddamn lead blown. Oh man, Lord, I'm going to say your name in vain a lot of times today. Bear with me. Detroit came back. It was the Alex DeBrincat show. He stole the puck. Noah Dobson tried to pinch in on the left board. DeBrincat all alone. Matheson, bada bing, bada boom. I don't know if he was doing the 6-7, what he was doing. Gave up the puck, blew the tire. His tire is still rolling down somewhere. Boom. A little how you doing to Jakub Dobish. Detroit wins, takes the big 2 points from the Montreal Canadiens in regulation. Now, Montreal, Boston, and Detroit are all tied with points with 14 games left. Because you know why? Because everybody freaking won last night except the Montreal Canadiens. I'm talking, we know Detroit won. Ottawa wins, Boston wins, Buffalo wins, Columbus wins, win. Columbus, they are now in a playoff spot. Guess who slid out? Patty Waz, New York Islanders, they are outside looking in, and they will be at the Bell Center Saturday, which is, again, our biggest game of the year. Every game from here on in, 14 left, is our biggest games of the year. And we are pretty much outside of the division, folks. That was the last time we played Detroit. We don't play Boston anymore. We don't play Buffalo. So what it's looking like right now for Montreal, for the rest of the year, we got Tampa twice, Florida once. Those are the only 3 games in our division. Then we're playing the Islanders twice, Carolina and Columbus all twice. All 3 teams are battling for playoff spots. These are going to be tight games. No one's going to be sitting players. No one's going to be resting. This is going to be a battle to the finish. And come on, are we ready? Are we ready? Do you want a victory? I want a victory. I want the playoffs. Please, Lord, do whatever you can to get me there. Also, last night in the NHL, the Edmonton Oilers, they can't handle the Florida Panthers. They got Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky with the shutout in Edmonton last night. As I said, Edmonton fans, I'm not too confident in your season. I smell a first round knockout this year, perhaps. Columbus won last night. Buffalo, back-to-back shutouts now. Not only are they putting biscuits in the net, these guys are playing tight hockey. Lindy Ruff has these guys playing exceptional hockey, and they're first place in the Atlantic by a little margin now, and got back-to-back shutouts on the California. We can't get a goddamn point in California. Buffalo friggin'... Oh, you know what? I brought extra paper just to rip the shit out of it. Again, Islanders looking outside. Ottawa, they won last night. They don't want to be gone. They're knocking on heaven's door, baby. They're 4 points back of a playoff spot. Actually, they're 5 points back. 5 points back of the Habs. They got the Battle of Ontario coming up Saturday night. Last night's game, couple of things I got to really point out. First off, Oliver Kapanen, you want to be a second-line center on this goddamn team? Pick up your game. Under 10 minutes in the most important game of the year means the coaches do not trust you. I didn't see you play the whole third period barely. I needed one shot on my bet, and you know what you did to me? You crushed my damn heart. Pick it up, Cappy. I know this is the big leagues. I know you're a rookie. We're all rookies on this team. If you want to be a second-line centerman for the Montreal Canadiens, and if Kent Hughes did not want to pick one up at the trade deadline, then play the role, please. Thank you. As I said, 14 games left, and 3 of them are in the division. We're looking tomorrow night at the Bell Center. Patty Waugh. That's why the jersey had to be broke out, because Patty, guess what? You're a Hab at heart, and guess who needs a huge 2 points? I'm even going to willing to do this for you. Let's make a little deal between me and you. Take glasses off for this one. Patty, let us win in like a shootout overtime. We'll get the 2 points, we'll go in the playoffs, and we'll even give you 1 point. How about that? That way you can slide into a little playoff picture yourself. Something tells me Patty's two Stanley Cup rings in his ears. He's not hearing my favors. Yeah, not too many games going on tonight. Last night's bets. Of course, we had Montreal intertangled. Of course, you're expecting me to go crazy and say I lost everything. But your boy's not just a pretty face, baby. Oh, yes. My favorite betting app offered me a little cash out just before the third period. Montreal had the lead. Columbus had the lead. Buffalo never started yet. I needed all of those in a parlay. It was worth about $16. So they said, how about $6 before we get crazy? Montreal's known to blow some leads. I kind of tossed it in the air, took the $6. Montreal ends up losing, which broke my damn heart. Where's Matheson? Anyways, your boy got a profit of $6 last night. Hallelujah! So we're still alive today. And I just ripped up all of my bets, which is probably a good thing because you know how your boy does. Might as well save that $6 for tomorrow. Not a darn chance. We'll be throwing a few sprinkles on it tonight, and we'll talk all about it tomorrow. Hey, that was fun today, wasn't it? Can we all get our heart rates down just a little bit? Leaf fans, Bruins fans, Ottawa fans, Detroit fans. If there's any goddamn Detroit fans on this channel, double barrels, baby. All right, we'll be back. East Coast Sports tomorrow. Like, subscribe, do whatever you have to do. Run outside with it. Run on the treadmill. I don't know. Just be here. Thank you. Mwah.